Hello guys, welcome to my channel Miss Recap. Today I'm going to explain 2010 animated adventure comedy movie called Despicable Me. The movie begins by showing the pyramids that many people have come to see. Even then, a child mischievously falls on pyramids. Then everyone comes to know that this pyramid is not real but a balloon. This means a pyramid made of balloon and the real pyramid was stolen by someone. Now, who had stolen it? We will come to know later in this story. Everyone in this story was talking about the disappearance of the pyramids, while on the other hand, we are shown Gru, who was a cunning thief, with a lot of gadgets with the help of which he used to do theft. And he goes ahead of everyone with his fast driving car. He only loved money and he wanted to become the biggest thief in the world. He had stolen a lot of things and now the thing he wanted to steal was the moon. He used to have most of his works from minions. Minions are yellow capsule-like creatures. All the minions believe that the big pyramid is also stolen by their boss. He tells his minions that he had never been entrusted to steal that pyramid. I only want to steal the most famous and shiny thing, the moon. Then we are introduced to a new character who is a scientist and doctor. The doctor tells Gru, if you want to steal the moon, first of all you will need a machine that could shrink the moon. And you can steal the moon, and the name of the machine is Shrink Ray. It was manufactured by people of the government. Now Gru has decided that he will steal that machine to fulfill his mission. It was not only a matter of the machine, but he needs a rocket to reach the moon. Obviously, he does not have that much money. For this reason, he goes to the bank for taking the loan. This was the bank that helped the thieves and it is named the Bank of Evil. He meets a boy named Vector in this bank. He wants to make him a friend, but Gru does not talk to him because of his attitude. Gru is informed after coming to the bank that he has not had any good theft for a long. For this reason, the bank has no benefit, so the bank is not giving him the loan. After convincing them a lot, they tell Gru if he steals that shrink ray machine, with its help you will shrink the moon, then we will give you money to buy the rocket as well. Gru starts doing this work by forgetting everything. In this place, the people of the government are shrinking a giant elephant with shrink ray machine. They want to check if this machine works. Their experiment succeeded and as everyone knows about this, minions come. Actually, these minions were stealing that shrink ray machine with Gru. As he moves ahead, after being succeeded in this work, then Vector, that cunning thief, runs after stealing that machine. Gru needs this machine at any cost, so he was going to Vector's house to steal the machine. However, Vector was very cunning and made his every attempt fail, sometimes with a shark and sometimes with blades. And by stopping his way, and when Gru could not go to his house, he sees three young girls have come to Vector's house to sell cookies. They were called inside Vector's house. He recalls that these girls have already come to his house, but he has forbidden them to come to his house. Now, he wants to use these girls for his purpose. He asks his doctor to make the robot of the cookie shape. Later, he goes to the lady whom with these girls used to live. He has adopted these three girls. He has then taken them to his home after adopting them. Guru has no concern with these girls. He instructs the girls to stay in one place and not to disarrange anything in this house. But the children are quite childish. They disarrange everything. While disarranging things, they reach the secret place in his house where he kept minions. He asks them to sleep while keeping them away from their work. In the morning, he has to complete his mission from these girls, but the girls were insisting that they had go to the dance class. He wastes his much time in their boring dance class. Finally, while giving these girls his cookie-shaped robots, he comes to Vector's house. Now, everything was going according to Gru's plan. Vector has called these girls to his house. These cookie-looking robots made way for Gru to enter. Now, they were about to go out while stealing the shrink ray machine. Gru gets stuck in Vector's strong box, but he does not give up and goes out from a tunnelway made in his house. On the way, the girls insist a lot to go to a park. What Gru could do was that he had to agree with them. He did not repent after agreeing with this, but he was enjoying a lot with these girls. His happiness was not the last longing. The doctor was getting angry with him. He says, I don't think that you could steal the moon. If you have stolen the machine, don't you have to do other things? take loan from the bank and make the rockets. Hearing this, he also tries. It was shown that Gru was calling the bank. He was trying to make them understand his plan secretly. During this, these girls were teasing him, so the banker angrily cut the call and don't attend his call. He feels bad and then he goes to his minions. He tells them that I have left with no money from I could buy or make a rocket. For this reason, we will not steal the moon. The girls who were standing nearby could also hear this. The girl feel really bad and give Gru the money they had collected. It does not have a lot of money, but Gru feels good to see this, that someone take care of him. And after watching them, also Minion becomes ready to help him. Seeing this, Gru has also many ideas in his mind. He tries to make the rocket with the help of things around him that cost less money. The girls have also made a space suit for their dead crew. On the other side, we are revealed with a truth. There is a twist in the story where Gru left that the shrink machine was stolen by him to steal the moon. It's not like this, but we learned that it was a conspiracy of the bankers. So Gru could steal the shrinker machine from the people of the government, and the small thief Vector could give it to the bankers. Actually, the small thief Vector was the son of the bank owner, and we have seen Gru had stolen the shrinker machine from Vector's house. That's why Vector's dad assigned him to steal the machine again from Gru. In his house, Gru is telling a story to his daughters. He begins to like these girls slowly. He starts to focus on these girls, his daughters, more than his work. After telling the stories, as he goes out, he sees the pictures of these girls on his family photo. This means these girls have been included in his family, and he becomes quite happy to see this. Meanwhile, Gru's partner, the doctor, comes and he was looking quite angry. He tells him that I don't think you want to steal the moon because you can only do this after 2 days. You have even prepared yet. Where do you concentrate these days? Hearing this, Gru thinks that the girls have a dance performance after 2 days. He has to go there, but the doctor does not listen to him. He sends the girls back to where they have come from. Girls feel really bad, but still he begins to concentrate on his work. He was ready to go on the moon while wearing the pink spacesuit dress made by these girls and bringing it back after shrinking it. Now their rocket starts. We notice Vector is stinking with the rocket of Gru secretly. He falls there, but Gru has reached the space. After going there, he begins to shrink the moon. With the help of the machine that he has stolen with great difficulty, he has shrunk the moon little enough that it was in his hand like a ball. While coming back to Earth, he gets a ticket that was sent to him by minions. It was ticket to the show where 3 of these girls were dancing. He wants to reach there on time. On the other side, the girls were waiting for Gru. He does not come, and on Earth, the doctor learns something big, that the shrunk things with the machine could be retrieved to its original size soon. How much the larger object shrinks, soon it returns to its original size. It was quite important to tell Gru. He goes in his rocket and goes to Gru to notify him about this. On the other side, Gru, while breaking everything, reaches the show at full speed, but unfortunately, the show was ended. He finds a letter from Vector by saying that he has kidnapped Gru's daughters. When Vector goes to his house, instead of freeing the girls, he was asking Gru for his stolen moon. Gru needs his daughters back at any cost. He gives that moon to Vector without thinking anything. As Vector was a deceiver, he deceives Gru. He begins to fly toward the sky on his rocket while taking the girls and the moon. Gru also hangs with his rocket, but his hand slips while going towards the sky. Luckily, the doctor who was coming to tell him the reality about the shrinker machine, after landing the rocket, he saves him from falling to the ground. In the spaceship of Vector, the size of the moon was growing. As the doctor told that the bigger thing would be, the more its size will be grown soon. Taking advantage of this, Gru was going 3 girls to come out of the Vector's ship. He has fixed a rope to Vector's ship. He was asking them to jump from there, and they feel afraid. But they trust Gru and he will save them. It happens, Gru saves them from falling. He brings them back to his ship with the help of minions. Vector has no control of his spaceship rocket because of enlarging moon. The rocket has reached space while flying. As a result, the moon returns to its place. In the whole city where the news of the moon stealing was roaming, now the news begins to broadcast that someone has brought the moon back. He is the heir. Who is that hero? Nobody knows. Well, it does not matter because the mission went successful. Gru arranges a show with the help of Minion in which his daughters dance. In the audience, along with minions, Gru and his mom were also there. At the end of the show, all the minions, Gru and everyone dances. Everyone was quite happy and the movie ends. Thanks for watching. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.